So welcome back. This is a most exciting scientific program, and I'm truly looking forward to hearing the experts, discussing many of these very important issues. Today's program will be webcast and can be accessed on our website, nam.edu. In addition, the meeting is being live tweeted on Twitter using hashtag, as you can see, NAM meeting. Please join the conversation. Today's program promised to be very stimulating, and for this I must thank our program committee that include the NAM Council Standing Committee for Program Planning, chaired by Angela Diaz. And I'll say a few words about that in a few minutes. But the other members are Jeff Balzer, Story Landis, and Keith Yamamoto. With the expert participation of NAM members Jeff Kahn, Bill Stead, and Bob Langer, and emerging leaders Suchi Serra, and staff support from Jessica Marks. So please join me in first recognizing the work that they're doing for this program. Now I'd like to invite to the podium the chair of the Planning Committee, Angela Diaz. Angela will introduce the program and our keynote speaker. As you know, Angela is the Jean and James Crystal Professor in Department of Pediatrics, Department of Environmental Medicine and Public Health in the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai, Director of Mount Sinai Adolescent Health Center. She's also a member of the NAM Council, and she's a wonderful human being. Please join me in welcoming Angela.
Thank you, Victor. Good morning. On behalf of the Planning Committee and as Program Chair, I would like to welcome everyone to the National Academy of Medicine 49th Annual Meeting and the 2019 academic program, scientific program, on the evolution of technology in biomedical science, promises and challenges. I think you will find this scientific program very innovative, informative, and exciting, for which we must thank the Planning Committee that you heard was staffed by Jessica Marks for putting this wonderful scientific program together. Let's give them another round of applause. Today you will hear from different perspectives, ranging from research to health systems, to clinical work, to community, to patient advocacy. And you will hear from the private, public, and non-profit sectors. Here is a brief overview of the day. We will begin the keynote address by Dr. Keith Wailu. After the keynote will be the first panel on data sharing and privacy. Then we will break for lunch. After lunch will be the second panel on artificial intelligence and healthcare delivery. Then we will have a 30-minute break. After the break will be the third and final panel on gene editing. After each panel, there will be 20 minutes for question and answers. The microphones are on each aisle. If you cannot get to those microphones, you can raise your hand and one of the staff will bring you a microphone. The scientific program will be followed by the President's Forum, led by Victor Zhao, with a conversation about the need for a framework to navigate societal implications of scientific and technological advances in health and medicine. Now, to begin our scientific program, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Keith Andrew Wailu, who will be speaking on technology, diversity, and the future of health, the social predicament of genetic innovation. Dr. Wailu is the Henry Putnam University Professor of History and Public Affairs at Princeton University, where he teaches in the Department of History and the Woodrow Wilson School of Public and International Affairs. He is the chair of the Department of History and the former vice dean of the Woodrow Wilson School. His research and teaching have examined the history of health in America across a range of topics, ranging from cancer and race, the history of genetics and disease, sickle cell disease in US society, and the implications of innovative technologies in medicine. His award-winning books include How Cancer Crossed the Color Line, The Troubled Dream of Genetic Medicine, Ethnicity and Innovation of Tay-Sachs Disease, Cystic Fibrosis, and Sickle Cell Anemia, Dying in the City of the Blues, Sickle Cell Anemia and the Politics of Race and Health, and Drawing Blood, Technology and Disease Identity in 20th Century America. I love those titles. Dr. Wei Lu has published in Lancet, JAMA, the New England Journal, the New York Times, and the Journal of Health Politics, Policy, and Law, among others. In 2007, Dr. Wei Lu was elected to the National Academy of Medicine. He has served on many committees and as a member of the Health Sciences Policy Board, and recently chaired the Health Policy and Health Systems Interest Group. Before joining the Princeton faculty, Dr. Wei Lu taught in the School of Medicine at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and prior to that, at the Institute of Health, Healthcare Policy, and Aging Research at Rutgers University, where he was the Martin Luther King Jr. Professor of History and founding director of the Center for Race and Ethnicity. Dr. Wei Lu graduated from Yale University with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. He then worked for a number of years as a science writer before obtaining his PhD in the history and sociology of science from the University of Pennsylvania. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Wei Lu.